Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Friday edition of Live at 5. I'm Matt Harrelson. With an hour to go in the Thursday campaign, every seat on a bus sitting in front of Walmart held various school supplies. Some seats held paper, others notebooks or pens, and pencils or pencil boxes or even facial tissue. The two back seats were filled with disinfectant wipes. Advisors Suzanne Hudson and Arthur Gilliam and a host of Richmond Senior High School Beta Club members collected donations both in supplies and money from shoppers before the drive ended at 2 p.m. The students were divided into two shifts, one starting at 8 a.m., the other at noon, Hudson said. This was the 11th year for the annual Stuff the Bus campaign, a partnership between the United Way and Richmond County Schools, which had support from 29 local sponsors, according to Michelle Parrish. Signs from the sponsors were attached to the side of the bus. She said the busload of supplies will be sorted and delivered to the county schools next week. While there is not a tally of this year's take, last year's drive collected 32,500 supplies, including notebooks, paper, and pencils. People driving into the Seaboard City now have new signs welcoming them to town. After, quote, quite a lengthy process, City Manager Jonathan Blanton said two new signs went up today in Hamlet, one across from Richmond Community College, the other at the intersection of NC 177 and McDonald Avenue behind Convenience Corner near W.D. James Park. The 12-foot by 4-foot signs were created and installed by TRG Sign Company in Hamlet and are made of synthetic stucco, a foam-like material, although they look like stone and wood, according to Blanton. And the background color, of course, is Hamlet Rams red. The City Council has been debating the type, location, and other specifics regarding the signs for more than a year, Blanton said. The city budgeted $15,000 for the creation and placement of 4 signs. Blanton said the order for the first 2 was placed in April, and they weren't expected to be ready until mid-October, so he was surprised when he got the call that they were ready. The other 2 signs are expected to be complete and installed before the end of the year. More than 200 kids got a head start with school supplies and had a little fun Friday. The Rockingham Housing Authority hosted a back-to-school bash at Falling Creek Park starting at 10:30 a.m., and the supplies were gone by noon. Supplies included notebooks, pencils, pens, book bags, glue sticks, crayons, and colored pencils. Tavares Bostic, founder of Brothers Leaning on Another Creating Kings, said his organization gave out 120 book bags. Bostic is also a county commissioner. The Richmond County Partnership for Children was also on site to promote literacy and gave out more than 30 copies of the classic book, The Little Engine That Could. Representatives from First Health Community Health conducted glucose screenings and passed out information on how to prevent diabetes. Other agencies included the Cooperative Extension Office and Union County Head Start. The event also featured pizza, as well as Italian ice and snow cones to cool things down. Several girls found respite from the summer heat in the back seat of a Rockingham Fire Department fire truck. As for the fun, there was a bounce house, video game truck, and an obstacle course where the winning family was awarded $100. Door prizes were also given away with donated prizes including shoes, pocketbooks, and household items. All right, when we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. What is the weather for the weekend? We'll let you know right after this.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
Your Live 5 weather report is brought to you today by Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts right here in downtown Rockingham. And it has been, once again, another really hot day today. We're talking really high 90s, 96 has been the high today. But the temperatures are going to cool down just a little bit tonight with a low of 70. But still, it's just been really, really hot, and there's no other way to describe it other than blistering and scorching. But moving on for tomorrow, we've got more scorching temperatures on the way. Starting over in Fayetteville with a high 95, low of 73. Rayford with a high 94 and low of 72. Down in Robeson County, be a high 94 and a low of 75. Moving up north, be Southern Pines with a high 92 and a low of 71. Laurinburg will be a high 97 and a low of 74. Bennettsville will be a high 97 and a low of 75. Rockingham's going to be a high 94 and a low of 72. Followed by Ellerby with a high 93 and a low of 71. Waysboro, high 95, low of 72. So really hot temperatures are expected for tomorrow. Sunny skies throughout the day, not a cloud in sight. So it's going to be very, very hot. Move on for the 7-day forecast. So once again, Saturday's going to be a high 94, low of 72. Sunday's going to be partly cloudy skies, and temperature's going to drop just a little bit, high 92, low of 73. Probably won't feel the difference in that. Monday's going to be a high 94, low of 77. Tuesday will be a 30% chance of thunderstorms, but it'll be a high of 98 and a low of 78. So it's going to be the hottest day out of this forecast. Wednesday, it's going to be a 40% chance of thunderstorms with a high 94 and a low of 72. And then Thursday, we've got pretty much guaranteed thunderstorms with a high of 88 and a low of 70. And then the thunderstorms are going to continue on into Friday with a 100% chance of thunderstorms with a high of 87 and a low of 69. Fortunately for those 2 days, that will have lower temperatures, but it probably won't be a whole lot of difference in the way it feels, but other than the fact that it'll be raining. But hopefully we'll be able to survive this week and get through on, hopefully we'll get back into some more cooler temperatures as we approach fall. But that's going to do it for your Live 5 weather report. When we return, we've got your RO Sports update. It's on the way right after this.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is an occasional shop located at 122 South Hancock Street in Rockingham. We are open the first weekend of each month, Thursday through Saturday. We strive to offer a unique selection of vintage, antique, handmade, and new goods. If you are looking for something out of the ordinary, then we're the place for you. Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is passionate about helping you make your home or office space unique. We would love to see you during our next occasional shop dates.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. We are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 7 curricular programs entirely online, including our university transfer degree. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College, local college, big impact.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
In what has been a busy first week of the 2019-2020 school year in the world of Richmond Senior High School athletics, Ricky Young made the announcement that he is stepping down from several positions within the school. Young, who has served as the head baseball coach since coming to Raider Nation as a social studies teacher in 2009-2010, will be leaving his post for an assistant principalship at Pinecrest High School. He said there was a, quote, mutual interest between himself and Pinecrest that helped lead to his decision. Young's announcement to head to Pinecrest makes it the second major coaching change to happen at Richmond within the last week. Earlier this month, Wendy Wallace, the winningest head coach in Lady Raiders softball history, resigned her mark, but will remain at the school as an assistant principal. During his tenure as head baseball coach, Young compiled a 203, 84, and 1 overall record with a 78 and 31 mark against conference opponents. He won 3 conference championships, bringing in the then Southeastern Conference title during the 2013, 2014, and 2016 seasons. At this time, no replacements for any of Young's positions have been announced by Richmond County Schools. Hundreds of football fans filled the seats of Raider Stadium on Thursday evening as the Richmond Senior High School football program held an open practice as the first full week of the preseason winds down. The 47-year-old venue has also had a new twinkle to it as the program unveiled its new Musco LED lighting system to the public. Bought with the remaining funds of a grant received in 2017, the Musco lights are more energy efficient and were installed earlier this summer. Fans got to see the lights in action when the Raiders scored a touchdown near the end of practice, as the new setup allows the lights to flash rhythmically. During the regular season, the lights will also flash green and gold. Following an annual parent meeting, both the junior varsity and varsity teams made their way out to Raider Stadium for practice, the first time third-year head coach Brian Teal has held such an event. After an hour of position group drills and special teams, the varsity team scrimmaged against itself for a couple of series. Teal said that he appreciated the large showing of fans who came out to support the program. Richmond will continue checking things off its preseason list with its first of 2 scrimmages against other teams starting Saturday. The Raiders will travel to Lee County High School and compete in the Jackets Jamboree starting at 9:30 a.m. And that's going to do it for another edition of Live at 5. Be sure to stay up to date on all the latest here in Richmond County by going to richmondobserver.com or by downloading the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Matt Harrelson. Thanks for watching. Have a great night and have a great weekend, Richmond County.